Oh, hello there. I'm going to give my friend Barbara a call. I hope she's ready to read a story with me. Bring, 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 bring. Oh,
Oh, hello.
hello there, Barbara. It's
Hey,
Delores. How are
what you
you?
doing?
Oh, well, I was just reading a book and then I realized, oh my word, it's Monday.
Ah,
I should call Barbara and read a book with her.
well, I'm so glad you did. I was practicing the old accordion. Man, that thing gets heavier every time I pick it up.
Oh my gosh, but it's so good for your arm muscles. It's like
It
a
sure
workout and
is.
a music practice all in one.
And the music's just so good for the soul. It's a beautiful sound.
That is lovely. I'm so happy that you have that to entertain yourself.
Oh, thank you.
Well, I have this book I was reading that I thought I could share with you and the children because it's about dragons. And I know we've got the Shamrock dragons. This one's called There's No Such Thing as a Dragon.
I like it. I like it.
Oh, I'll read a page. I'm going to put you on speakerphone here. Boop. I'm going to read a page and then maybe you could read a page. Does that sound good?
Sounds fantastic.
There's No Such Thing as a Dragon by Jack Kent. Billy Bixby was rather surprised when he woke up one morning and found a dragon in his room. That would be quite surprising.
Mm-hmm.
It was a small dragon about the size of a kitten. The dragon wagged its tail happily when Billy patted its head. And here it is, in his bedroom.
Oh, it's a
Little
cute
dragon.
cute little fella.
Little guy. There you go.
Billy went downstairs to tell his mother. "There's no such thing as a dragon," said Billy's mother, and she said it like she meant it. Billy went back to his room and began to dress. The dragon came close to Billy and wagged its tail, but Billy didn't pat it. If there's no such thing as something, it's silly to pat it on the head.
Well, he's just ignoring him.
Yeah.
Billy washed his face and hands and went down to breakfast. The dragon went along. It was bigger now, about the size of a small dog. Billy sat down at the table. The dragon sat down on the table. This sort of thing was not usually permitted, but there was much Billy's mother could do about it. She had already said there was no such thing as a dragon. And if there's no such thing, you can't tell it to get down off the table.
Right, right.
And now we have a problem. They've decided that he doesn't exist, so now they have to ignore him. See what happens.
Mother made some pancakes for Billy, but the dragon ate them all. Mother made some more, but the dragon ate those too. Mother kept making pancakes until she ran out of batter. Billy only got one of them, but he said that's all he really wanted anyway. Billy went upstairs to brush his teeth. Mother started clearing the table. The dragon, who was quite as big as Mother by this time, made himself comfortable on the hall rug and went to sleep. It's getting a little larger.
Getting bigger and bigger.
Mm-hmm.
By the time Billy came back downstairs, the dragon had grown so much he filled the hall. Billy had to go around by way of the living room to get where his mother was. I didn't know dragons grew so fast, said Billy. There's no such thing as a dragon, said Mother firmly. Look at her having to clean around him.
Oh, goodness.
Yes, Mother all morning. What was the dragon in the way? And
Miss Polsquab, I can't hear you very well.
Sorry. Cleaning the downstairs took Mother all morning, what with the dragon in the way and having to climb in and out of the windows to get from room to room. Look at her trying to clean around the dragon.
My goodness.
That's some true dedication. I know if I had a dragon in my way, I'd just forget about cleaning. There we go.
Let's see. By noon, the dragon filled the house. Its head hung out the front door. Its tail hung out the back door. And there wasn't a room in the house that didn't have some part of the dragon in it.
Look at that.
Goodness gracious. He's massive.
No, he just keeps getting bigger and bigger. When the dragon awoke from his nap, he was hungry. A bakery truck went by. The smell of fresh bread was more than the dragon could resist. The dragon ran down the street after the bakery truck, and the house went along, of course, like the shell on a snail.
Oh.
Not silly, he's just getting bigger. Look at the mailman right there. He's like, how am I going to deliver this mail?
Yeah. The mailman was just coming up the path with some mail for the Bixbys when the house rushed past him and headed down the street. He chased the Bixby's house for a few blocks, but he couldn't catch it. When Mr. Bixby came home for lunch, the first thing he noticed was that the house was gone, so he must have been at work. Luckily, one of the neighbors was able to tell him which way it went. I really like the illustrations in this story.
Yeah, you know, it kind of reminds me of like Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood, you know,
Exactly.
the whole neighborhood there.
I was thinking the same thing.
Mr. Bixby got in his car and went looking for the house. He studied all the houses as he drove along. Finally, he saw one that looked familiar. Billy and Mrs. Bixby were waving from an upstairs window. Look at the poor man. The dragon's eating all the bread.
Will you repeat that? We didn't hear you again, Delores.
Oh, the reading or the comment?
The commentary.
Oh, well, you know, I just noticed that the bread truck fell over and the dragon finally got to eat all the bread.
Oh, my goodness.
Oh, my gosh, this is so alarming.
For him, that's probably just a snack.
Oh, yeah, just like eating a little cracker or something.
Yeah. Mr. Bixby climbed over the dragon's head onto the porch roof and through the upstairs window. How did this happen? Mr. Bixby asked. It was the dragon, said Billy. There's no such thing, Mother started to say. There is a dragon, Billy insisted, a very big dragon. And Billy patted the dragon on the head.
Now, you know, I think this is the first time that they've actually acknowledged that the dragon is real. I wonder what impact that will have on the dragon. Oh. The dragon wagged its tail happily. Then, even faster than it had grown, the dragon started getting smaller. Soon,
it was kitten size again. My goodness.
Why do you think it started getting smaller?
I don't know. I think when he touched him, it kind of addressed it. I don't know. What do you think?
Yeah, well, he said, Mother kept saying there's no such thing. And then as soon as he said, there is a dragon, and he acknowledged that the dragon was real, the dragon got a little bit smaller.
Yeah.
Huh. All right, here you go.
Okay. I don't mind dragons this size, said Mother. Why did it have to grow so big? I'm not sure, said Billy, but I think it just wanted to be noticed.
And there he is. Eating out of his little dragon dog bowl.
Yeah. This is deep. This is deep.
What do you think? What do you think the story? I mean, I know it's about a dragon, but what do you think it means? The dragon it just kept getting bigger and bigger when they kept saying it wasn't real.
Like they were ignoring something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sometimes when you ignore problems, they just get bigger and bigger until you acknowledge them. Yeah.
Right. And then he kind of addressed it and said, hey, it is. And then something happened.
Yeah. And then in the end, he was just the right size, you know?
Change happened, right?
That's right. Interesting. Well, what a lovely book. I hope you don't mind me sharing that with you. It's one of my favorites because it's about dragons.
Yeah, really got me thinking.
Well, you know, we only have one more Marvelous Reading Monday of the 2019-2020 school year next Monday.
Don't say so. Don't say it's true.
I know. It's very sad to think about.
Yeah. Well, we'll have to pick something marvelous for that last day.
Very marvelous. Even more marvelous than usual.
Well, thanks for calling me.
Of course.
That was a great book. So I'll see you next week, okay?
That sounds great. Have a fantastic day, and we'll see you next time.
Sounds great. Bye, Delores.